Hey Gemini, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, and welcome if you're new. Appreciate you all for your like, shares, subscribes, all your tips that you're giving me. I appreciate that these messages are resonating with you. Let's get into your messages right away. I'm not gonna have much of an intro today. Gemini, what do you have for Gemini Spirit? Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about for Gemini. Things have been like kind of trying, a little bit difficult recently. I feel like I have Gemini in my chart, a lot of it for my son, and I have it in other placements as well. Things have just been trying, right? Trying to maintain your patience, trying to stay calm, just go with the flow. You have the rainbow, the beloved, the moon, the seer. Bottom of the deck, the circle. All right, so whatever's happening, Gemini, just go with the flow. It all happens for a reason. Everything's working out for your greater good at all times, right? The circle is a number 8, speaks about connecting with your intuition. Everything connects to the higher level through spirit, through source, right? The rainbow is a number 41, breaks down to a 5. Next to it is the beloved, a 5. The moon is number 37, breaks down to a 10, completions, new beginnings. The seer is number 45, breaks down to a 9, standing in your power, owning your power. Having love, love is power as well, right? When you can sit there, like if you pray for your enemies, that gives you power over them. Like it's like biblical things. There's something here of you're able to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. Everything that's cycling and that's happening right now, it's going to happen for your greater good. Ultimately, you have the rainbow here. Things are going to be transitioning. There's a progress forward. Spirit loves you very much. You're very connected on an emotional level. I don't know if this is with like just spirit or people within your environment, within yourself. You're very loved. You're very admired. You're very appreciated. There's a lot going on that you may not be familiar with, but again, it's just the cycles. It's how things evolve. Even things that you don't know, things that feel like it's for your that are difficult for you, things that kind of feel like it's up in the air, feels like you kind of might be repeating old cycles and like in different ways for some of you. But there's a sense like you're going to be seeing things differently. You're going to see the benefit of it. Like just because things are cycling through or cycles are ending or there's a cycle that you might keep on experiencing, be compassionate with yourself. Be patient with yourself. You're going to learn the lesson. There's something more deeper for you to be aware of. Let's see, what's this moon card? Clarifiers for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Clarifiers for Gemini. Last shuffle. What's this moon? King of Swords. So there's some sort of truth or awareness in regards to these cycles. Whatever you don't know, that's ridiculous, right? It's hard to know what you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. But there's a sense of like feeling like something's off, and even though you don't know what it is, just the sense of like the fact that something's off and tapping into that energy. Like what is off? What area feels like it's off, and what area what area of my life needs more of my attention, more of my awareness, more of my attention, more of my understanding. There's some sort of like these cycles that you keep finding yourself going through, Gemini. For whoever this message is for, there's something deeper for you to learn. You might need to speak something, like for some of us, like when we hold on. You could think about things all you want, but until you actually speak it into existence, when it speaks, when God made the world, right? He spoke it into existence. So thinking it is great and all, but when you speak it, that's where your power is. And there's something about these new cycles, you need to speak something. Like even if you think you know how you feel, like talk to yourself, say it out loud. There's something about recognizing the words and like having that conversation with yourself that helps this cycle to move forward, however that is for you. Then you have the Knight of Swords as well. There's some sort of truth you need to, there's some sort of truth or thought you need to like evaluate a little bit more. What's this here? Things have been difficult, right? You've been dealing with the burden for a long time. I feel like you just like maybe just change it in one way or another. Change it around in one way or another. You're losing passion. You're losing passion for something. There's not any like emotional connection in whatever this is. There's a sense of not learning your lesson. You are alone, but you're not learning your lesson. You keep on like recirculating something, and it's a burden for you. It's causing you disappointment. It's causing you to feel like things aren't moving forward the way you want, but you're not walking away. You're also not seeing things from a different perspective, which is causing you not to be able to create. And for some of you, you're going to have a disappointment with your resources. So see what you need to see about your energy and the situation before it's a burden for you. There's a sense like you're allowing yourself to fight something, acting like it's going to get better, but it's not, right? Like this has been happening for a long time for some of you. This has been going on for a long time. There's a lesson you keep on relearning, Gemini. It's like you're taking the same test, just like with a different crayon, different color pen, or whatever this is for you, and you're just not even paying attention. You're not reading the questions. You're just like, oh, whatever, A, B, B, C, whatever. Like you're not conscious of the answers, your response, your interactions. You're just like, I don't know. There's a sense like something is hard, it's a burden, and you might have given up on something, but fight through it, Gemini. There's something here. Like you need to fight through this. Don't give up just yet. You're important and you matter. Choose what you want. Choose a direction for yourself. Choose something that has forward movement that's a benefit for you. Choose better for yourself than what you keep on experiencing. Yeah, it's been difficult. It's been an issue. It's been an issue, but you keep on going through it. You keep on allowing it in your space and your energy and your presence, whatever this is for you. There's something you need to learn. You need to, I don't know. There's something there was a pre-message there. My bad. I didn't get it. My bad. There's something you're trying to find out. It's like you're trying to find your joy, but it's within you. It's within your choices every day in each moment. It's within you're allowing people to be in your environment that make you feel like not good. It's within you choosing to stick up for yourself, being kind to yourself when you're having these doubts when these thoughts are coming in, whatever this is for you. You need to be more loving and kind and compassionate. Pick yourself. Choose yourself first over anybody else. Always choose yourself. And if you're trying the best you can, there's not anything else you can do. Don't allow other people to put their stuff on you. Gemini. All right, Gemini. We're going to look at it. So you have these in the reverse that came out. You have 52 breaks down to a 7, stand still in the reverse. And you have 42 breaks down to a 6, the Rainmaker came in the reverse. So there's a sense like you stop standing still. You've been waiting, like, I don't know if this is a person, place, or thing. You've allowed something to run its course. You've tested and tried something out, and you're like, I'm gonna give them a little bit. Like basically, it's test day, it's test time at school, and you got 30 minutes, and you got a student over there that has like, we're at 35 minutes, and you're like, come on, hurry up! I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes. Like, come on, it's already time up. Stop standing still. There's been, for some of you, there's direction. You've been like, there's some sort of forward movement about something to take some sort of action. And you're standing still. You've been inspired to do something and you're not doing it. And the Rainmaker. For some of you, so the Rainmaker, take this as it resonates. The rain can do a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, right? The rain is water. The rain is like your emotions. It's how you engage with people. It's how you let your emotions either like you suppress it and you release it healthy, or you like it's toxic and you release it in a negative way to the people around you and your environment. Take that as that resonates. There's a sense here of like there's something you're standing still and you need to do some sort of action. You need to like either make it rain on somebody where it's like it helps them, where it benefits them, where like you fully are immersed in benefiting them emotionally, helping them heal emotionally, mentally checking in on them, healing them emotionally. There's also a sense of like somebody has like kind of, it's like kind of like a sinkhole. You know how when there's like those holes underground and then all of a sudden it just caves in because it was hollow and empty, but on the surface it looked fine. On the surface it looked cool and everybody was driving on it and standing on it, and then all of a sudden one day, all of a sudden we just fell into the earth because everything that we were standing on was hollow. It's like a tower energy. There's a sense here of like you need to, before you get caved in, you need to like move away from whatever the sinkhole that you're standing on, and you sense that it's a sinkhole there, but you're like, maybe, like, I don't know, Gemini, I always get this energy for you that like, I don't know, a person, place, or thing is just, I'm going to give them a little bit longer. Like you want better for them than they want from themselves. You want better for it. You see more from it, the potential in it than it sees for itself. You cannot buy flour at the store and think it's going to turn into cake when you get home. Everything has its own stuff that it's responsible for. This rainmaker, this rain, you need to nourish something. You need to like fully, what is it called? Like let it rain, Gemini, let it rain. Let it rain. Let it rain. Whatever this is for you, some of you it's destruction, but not in the bad way. It's destruction is like, I gotta let things end because it's not healthy. It's gotta end already, right? It's that rain, that heavy rain that comes in and it ruins your flowers, it ruins your plants, it knocks over your tree. It's like that heavy, heavy storm rain, right? Others of you, it's like that rain of like, it's like where the water is been given to your trees and your plants and your vegetables, and you ain't got to go do that today. Spirit took care of it for you, right? But there's a sense like you're releasing this. You're going with the flow with something because you've been inspired to move and do something. You've been inspired to do something and you're not. You just stand there. Hi, Sasa. I hope you're doing well. I hope all of you are doing well. It's heavy, right? I know it's heavy, but you can do this, Gemini. Like whatever this is for you, you're motivated and you're inspired, but you're just not doing nothing with it yet. You can do it. Bottom of the deck, Heart of the Sky, number 24 breaks down to a 6. 6 represents moving on from difficult things, having balance, right? And 42 right here is a 6, and 52 is a 7. 7 represents, for me, that's my spiritual number for spirit. So that's me personally. But it also represents you internally, going on your internal dive, your intuition, you learning from self, hearing self and following suit, what you're told. Like you understood the assignment of what your higher self, your intuition downloaded to you. I felt like there's something, Gemini, you're inspired for something. You're inspired for something greater. That's right. I'm telling you, like that analogy came to me about the flour and the cake. I was like walking around at work one day. I was taking my little break. And a lot of times when I take walks, like little things come to me. So that came to me that day about the flour. Like I want cake. People want cake. A lot of people want cake. And you can't get cake by just going and getting flour and thinking, oh, it's going to be cake when I get home. No, it has to be cake. You have to get cake. Don't get flour unless you know, like if you get flour and you buy like, oh, I see the potential, I'm buying that. Cool. That's what you signed up for. But know that it's not cake when you get home. Know that you got to have eggs at home for that. Know that you got to have the flour. You got to have the whatever, the salt, the yeast, the baking, like all that stuff. You got to put it in the oven. Like it's a process and you got to be willing to go through it. You can't buy potential. So with this, it's like 666. I feel like you're moving away from the difficulty. I feel like you're following your intuition more. You're receiving those downloads and you're processing them. But right now, there's just a little bit of a delay. It's like buffering, because you're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. It's like the energy of like the gates are closing, right? And you know you're already at the gate. You know you're already in there. You're like basically shooing. But there's like something isn't like, I don't know. You're wanting other people to come with you. You want something to come with you. I don't know what it is. There's something like you're hoping, like, come on, like, I know you can do it. Come on, hurry. But Gemini, like, you can't hold yourself up for other people. Like, sometimes people miss the boat. Like, if you go on a cruise, and I don't know, I've never been on a cruise, but if you go on a cruise, I heard that if you like, you don't go, like, there's like these parts where you guys, you just like stop and you go and you like adventure or whatever. And if you don't get back when you're supposed to, they might wait a little bit, but they're not going to wait for you. You might get left. So there's a sense like you're holding up your forward movement, waiting on something, waiting on someone, just waiting. I don't know, you're scared of it. You feel like it's not possible. There's a lot involved with it. Maybe it just feels like it's taking forever. I don't know, but there's like something's wanting to come in. And there's a sense like it's being held up. There's a sense like there's a lot of BS going on, a lot of like monkeys on your back, a lot of wrenches being thrown, a lot of like, I don't know, just waiting, stagnant energy. And then I feel like when it comes out too, it's like it's not fully transparent. It's not fully like, here's your answer. You have the heart of the sky again. Number 6. Well, 24 breaks down to a 6. So 2 and a 4 and a 6. 2, 4, 6. So this is telling me not about, we're not doing math, right now, but this is telling me like the 2 and the 4, there was 2 people that came to be one to make this stability, right? There was for some of you, this isn't for everybody. Or that like, even if you didn't come together, like you and a person teamed up and there was something involved with the stability. Now there's a forward movement. We're moving away from that because it was difficult. It was hard. It became a burden. And there's something about your intuition and there's like unknown energy. There's a lot of like factors over here and your intuition is telling you something. And this forward movement, whatever you're going forward in, it's part of your destiny. It's part of what's it's part of your like soul plan, your soul contract that you made before you got here. It's gonna like, you're gonna be happier though. But you see how she's looking back, kind of, whether you're male or female, there's like you know that there's this forward movement. There's like this unknown sense about it, but you know it's here. There's unknown stuff with it, but you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be hopeful. You know, like, maybe if you don't know, your higher self knows. So you sense something's like kind of pushing you towards it. But there's something also like you're looking back at it. Like you're looking back at like, come on, are you going to get here? Are you going to make it in time? Or I don't know what this is. For everybody, it's different. But that's the second time you got that card. And I'm getting like this energy of like looking back. Wait, like, hold on. I want to get, hold on. God, Spirit's like, download. So bottom of the deck is the arrow and breaks down to a 3. Spirit is helping you through this. Just know that, Gemini. Spirit is always helping you through this. When we're going through hard things, when we're going through easy things, Spirit is always with you at all times. And just be open and just like trust in the process and ask Spirit, like tell Spirit. But you have to like make sure you know who you're communicating with. Be careful who you open those lines with. But if you're talking to Spirit, like be open. Let Spirit know, I need some direction. Show me the path that I need to go. Show me. If you don't know where you're going, Gemini, you don't know how, you like, it's holding up forward movement. Ask Spirit and trust the process. OMG. Okay, there's some sort of communication that you're going to receive that's going to cause you to see things differently, have a different perspective on something. For some of you, you might find something out or be told something and it kind of like just, I don't know, makes you think differently about a person, place, or a thing, of maybe something that either someone or something you're expecting. This heart is sky. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and this World card. There's a sense here. You have the Strength card. There's a sense here, bottom of the deck. Sorry. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knave of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo. I feel like there's something here, like you're reviewing things. You're trying to have balance in something. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want somebody else to be hurt in a situation. But you know there's a change. Something needs to change. There's a forward movement. But you, again, like there's a sense of like, there's a couple of things. There's a sense of like looking back, like not wanting somebody to miss something. Or there's like also a sense of nostalgia here of looking back of like all the time that you spend, all the energy, all the effort, all the memories. One last look goodbye, or one last look back before you like fully commit to whatever this is forward for you. You have to be confident in this forward movement. You have to trust yourself along the way. Even though for some of you, this could be a move. This could be like doing things different. Whatever this is for each of you, there's something of whatever this forward movement is, you have to just trust yourself along the way. You have to follow your intuition and stop looking back. It's like that city that was burned to ashes, right? You're not supposed to look back. You're going to be turned to a salt pillar. You're frozen, right? You keep looking back, and that causes you to be stuck, to be frozen, to turn into a salt pillar. Stop looking back, Gemini. Like, you got the assignment already, and I got goosebumps. You got the assignment already. You have that inspiration. You know what you're going. Well, you don't necessarily know what you're going towards, but you know you're going. You know you're going somewhere, and you keep on looking back of like, I don't know. There's like this, you don't want somebody to miss the boat. You remember when you're missing somebody, you're remembering when you want somebody else to come. Like, I don't know what this is for some of you. For everybody, it's going to be different, but there's a sense of like, you can't lose hold on. You can't lose the boat yourself because you're waiting on somebody else. Like, you can't like go out and like, hold on. Like, you can't go and tell the people, like tell the ferry or tell whoever, like the cruise ship, hold on ship, like wait, all of you, spirit, all of the planet, everybody, wait for us, because we trying to figure out our shit. We don't know what we're doing yet. Well, hold on, we don't know what we're doing yet. Hold on. You can't do that. People got things to do. Other people got lives to live too. Things are going on. Like, the world does not stop. The world does not stop. It keeps going. If there was a tragedy today, like the people who are living through tragedies, natural disasters, they would like, I guarantee you, they would want just like stop and give me a minute. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, give me a minute. It's not possible. That is not realistic. You cannot stop the world. The world, time does not stop. The world does not stop. Get on the boat, Gemini. Get on board. You can't. People are responsible for their own choices. You can't think for other people. You can't act for them. You can't cry for them. People are responsible for their own lessons in life and their own actions. Whatever this is that you're experiencing, people can't put their ish on you. And if they do, don't accept it. And you can't put yours on other people. Just like you can't learn from them. Like, if you got to pee real bad, you can't tell somebody, hey, go pee for me real quick. That's not possible. It's not realistic. You get up and go pee. Like, you can only do this for you, just like somebody else can only do it for them. You can't stop forward movement. You cannot stop the trajectory of the planet because something is out of place or something needs to finish real quick, or I don't know what it is, or maybe you're just like hesitant of that forward movement. I don't know. But there's a sense of like, you're not looking forward. You're not fully evaluating something. You're trying to juggle a lot and trying to keep everything going. You're hurt and disappointed, but trying to go with the flow. There's a change coming in. Just let it go, Gemini. Let it go. You're trying to be like, how do I fix it? How do I fix it? You can't fix it. This is not for you to fix, Gemini. You have the World card right here. This is something that whatever is happening right now, it's not happening to you. It might be happening through you. It's definitely happening for you, even though it might not feel like it. Whatever's happening right now, just go with the flow. Trust your intuition more than anything. Trust your spirit and trust your intuition more than anything. There's a clarity and a truth, and you've been waiting for this to come in. For some of you, oh my God, take it as it resonates. This isn't for everybody. For some of you, there's somebody you haven't talked to for a long time. You've been wanting to talk to them. You've been like wanting to engage with them. And I feel like it might happen for some of you, not for all of you. So don't force the messages. Let's get out of here. I feel like we got that. Okay, I'm going to leave that and see what else for Gemini. This one's first. Ah, shit. You got beloved again. I love it. Number 5. Opposition, difficulty, right? With that being the number 5 being on beloved, I feel like Gemini, even though it might not feel like it right now, you are loved, you are supported. If not in this world, definitely by spirit. I promise you. Things are working out for your greater good, even though it might not feel like it. Just trust your intuition, trust your downloads, trust spirit. You might not know, and you're not supposed to know. Just trust spirit. Be open to receiving what's coming towards you. Be open to receiving the blessings that are coming for you. Be open to living in the moment and going with your intuition and like following those pings as you receive them and go with the flow. You have the staff, number 51, breaks down to a 6, forward movement, leaving the opposition, leaving the difficulty behind. This is definitely a long, it's a lesson that took a long time. You're very stubborn in this lesson, Gemini. Then you have 64 breaks down to a 10 and a 0. So endings and completions, new beginnings, the witness. So for some of you, people might have like watched and observed the crap that you've gone through, right? They could write a book about it. Bottom of the deck, you have the red rattle. 43 breaks down to a 7. So this, you can't help but be noticed, Gemini. When you try not to be noticed, you're noticed. You are unforgettable. There's an energy about you that demands people to like be aware of you. Even when you don't want it, even when you don't intend it, you are very magnetic and attractive. And what is it called? I can't think of the word right now, but it's like when you go into an environment and people just naturally want to engage with you. People want to talk with you. They want to get to know you. People like watch you. Charismatic. You're charismatic. You know how to engage with people. You know how to talk with people. Like even when you try like this, what you're going through right now, it's noticeable. It's noticed by others. It's noticeable. Just follow your intuition. Don't be nervous. Block everybody out. Okay, we're going to look at these real quick. You have, okay, Gemini, I really like this. It's kind of awkward, but I like it. So first card is the 3 of Cups. There's some sort of celebration, some sort of like group community activity, party maybe for some of you. There's some sort of cause for celebration, right? And the next card, really, really like that. Hey, Tony. So there's some sort of celebration, definitely a victory coming in. And again, it's noticeable. This is energy. Like people are noticing this victory for you. People like it's something that's very public, or even if it's not public, it's something that like family members are talking about it. Your neighbors are talking about. Everybody's talking about it. People are talking about it. People are noticing this for you, but it's very unexpected for you. It's very quick. It's very sudden. Maybe you decide you're going to go with your intuition and you're going to follow something. The reason why we came about this message is because I was shuffling for your clarifiers, and my ring got caught on the cards right here, and then like something like read it. So okay, I'm gonna read it. So this particular stone right here. This is something, it's charsolite. This is it's basically, you can use it for your intuition. It's a good crystal for like connecting with the divine, and really good for your intuition. It helps heal your emotions. It helps heal like a lot of different things. And I like it because it's just pretty. And it's like, it's not coming out the way. So it's like the camera's not doing it justice. Like right in here, there's like this pearling and this like swirls of like pearling and the purple and the color. I don't know how, like look up charcelite. It's a rare crystal too. It's rare. Look up charcelite. And you could see it. For some of you, you might need to like go try and find that stone. You might need to, and because I like amethyst as well, and it's like purple like that, but it's different crystal. I think, anyways, I'm not gonna go into crystals right now. I'm here reading the cards, but get this crystal. For some of you that this is gonna resonate for, get this crystal. Look it up, Google it, and get the crystal if it resonates with you. There's definitely something coming in that's going to be, and it too, like it's good. It brings in positive energy for you too. It helps you transmute energy too. So there's something like these energies, like the tower, and don't be scared, because the tower is just, it removes the things that aren't authentic. It removes the things that were built within your foundation that were lies, manipulative, self-sabotage, like toxic energy, right? Thank you. So there's some sort of victory that's coming in. I feel like you're going to be releasing this energy, Gemini. Like, quit waiting for whatever you're waiting for, person, place, or thing. Like they might not get the boat, but it's okay. Like, find out, get on your ship. Don't miss your ship. Get on and see if you see them. Don't miss your ship. Don't miss your boat. Follow your intuition. You can't hold up things for other people. Okay, so back to the message. After these messages, we'll be right back. There's a sense like there is a delay. There is a delay, but you're going to get through this, Gemini. Like, don't give up. Don't be disappointed. Like, keep on telling yourself it's just a delay. There, and just like you're being delayed right now, this movement, this quick forward, this progression, this victory, this celebration, it's very quick too. It's very sudden. It's unexpected. So just be prepared. You have the Knave of Swords at the bottom of the deck when that message came out. I feel like your thoughts are very all over the place at times, Gemini, because we're Gemini and it's what we do. But there's something within those thoughts that you're receiving that, like, you got gems, you got pearls in there. Write it down, come back to it later, because like just as quick as one comes, another one's going to come. Some of you need to walk around with those recorders, because like it comes in too fast to write. Like if you're getting downloads, write those down, because they're going to benefit you. Either it's going to help you realize something later. It might help you to gain some sort of prosperity. It might help you to like figure out some sort of problem that you're going through. There's something, you're getting like little things all day, but you're not doing anything with it, because like you're either busy when that comes in or like another one comes in. There's something of like, I don't know, like write it down so you could come back to it. Ah, what the hell is that? Right here. Okay. All right, Gemini, this is going to be our last shuffle. Hold on. We got some sort of message. So you have the Nine of Cups, the Fool card, the Knave of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So for whoever this is for, there's some sort of wish fulfillment coming in once you take a leap of faith. Be optimistic. Just follow your intuition. Take this leap of faith. I feel like it's something you've been waiting for some of you. Okay, don't force the messages. So this is a little pre-message that's not going to resonate with everybody, but a little pre-message in the pre-message is not going to resonate with everybody within that group. So I hope that made sense. So for definitely your wish fulfillment is coming in because you take some sort of leap of faith, some sort of optimistic leap forward that, yes, I trust spirit. I trust my divine guidance, whatever this is, and I'm going to do what I'm told. But for some of you, there's somebody that's going to be coming in. You've been waiting for them to come in. You've been wanting them to come in, and it's going to help heal some sort of emotional disappointment within you. For others of you, this like leap forward, this forward movement is going to help ground you. I feel like you've been trying to like heal something for a while, and it keeps getting caught up. It keeps getting snagged. It's like a crocheted sweater or whatever, something. It keeps on getting snagged on something, and then that little string keeps on coming out, and it's long, and then you got this ruined sweater. There's a sense like something keeps on like being delayed, or like you keep on relearning a lesson. But I felt like you need to take some sort of forward movement. You need to like follow your intuition, take a leap of faith. Whatever this is, like, I don't know, you might want to receive some sort of, you might want to receive some sort of information or insight or something. And then there's like this leap forward, this forward movement. And I felt like for wherever you're going, whatever you're heading into, it's going to make you have abundance. It's going to lead you into abundance, but it's also going to help heal something within you. Take that as that resonates. And then you have the joy card, or yeah, you have the joy card, Gemini. You have the sun card. It's the joy card for sure. And you have the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, and the Temperance. There's definitely, hold on. Something needs your attention. I feel like something keeps trying to get your attention. You're not giving something your attention. I don't know if you necessarily need to or not. There's something that wants your attention though, Gemini. It might be what you've been holding out for. I don't know. There's a thought or something you need to like address, something you need to like at least like give it the attention, and then it'll dissipate, whatever that is for you. Okay. So there's a sort of truth or clarity, awareness. You've learned something, or maybe learning something leads you into having this truth and clarity. I feel like you're very joyful and optimistic. I feel like for some of you, you're headed towards a higher level of commitment, whether you know it or not. Somebody wants to build and heal something with you. Somebody wants to balance something. Let's move on. There's wish fulfillment and healing coming in. So definitely, Gemini, like you're getting a lot of good cards right here for your clarifiers. You've had the Sun, you've had the Six of Wands. There's definitely good things that are coming in for you. There's definitely abundance that's trying to manifest. Just follow your intuition. Where's this heart? Okay. So the heart of the sky, you have the Knight of Swords and the Wheel. So you need to stop looking back, right? Stop looking back. You've been inspired to do something. Whatever this is, it's going to help heal yourself. It's going to help heal others. There's something you're inspired towards. Like I don't know if you're going to make a book, or if you move somewhere and then your neighbor is just going to become your best friend and both you guys are going to help heal each other. I don't know what this is for you, but whatever this is, it's going to be good for you and for at least one other person in your environment. But you need to do what you've been inspired to do. You need to take this forward movement. There's this new cycle that's been trying to come in. You need to do something, Gemini. Take some sort of action. I feel like there's some sort of decision. Like you need to decide you're going to do it and do it. Like plan it out and do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Stand in your power. Be confident when you do take this forward movement. Be confident about, even if you don't know where it's going necessarily, do it. People are definitely going to be aware of this. People are going to hear about this. People are going to talk about this, whatever this is for you. There's a lot of unknown energy, and you're trying to evaluate something and trying to figure out how to take this forward movement. But there is going to be some sort of forward movement by the divine if you don't do it. Like you are inspired and you're open to receiving it. But I feel like if you don't, like Spirit's it's like kind of that tower energy. I got this message for you before too. It's like Spirit wants you to get something. Spirit's been waiting for you to get something, and like, hurry up and get this already. I need you to get this already. Get this, receive this, know this, learn this, do this, go forward towards this. All right. with this beloved card, and you looking back as well, for some of you, what you're looking back at could be a relationship in your past. Is something that you were emotionally connected towards. I'm getting that Three of Swords energy too. I feel like you're looking back, you're hurt, you're disappointed. Something didn't move forward the way you wanted it to, or when there was forward movement, it was hurting and disappointment. But you won't let go, or somebody else won't let go, right? It's like you won't go through the gate because you're still waiting on somebody else that hasn't got there yet. They're part of your team, they're part of your whatever. You thought they were part of your crew, that you thought they were going to be there, so you're like, hold up, I think they're still coming, I think they were going to make it, I thought they were coming, I thought we had a plan. And you're not letting go of this. What is this, beloved? It took forever. It's taking forever. It happened a long time. It's been going on for a long time. It's been forever. What is this, beloved? Judgment and the Strength card. There's something here. This could be somebody from your past, or somebody that, like, you just can't get it off the ground, or you try to get it off the ground and you don't know how to get it off the ground. People, like, there's two different ways of doing things. I feel like you guys don't see eye to eye necessarily, but there's a sense of you having confidence within yourself and doing what's right for you, and understanding that, like, people are different and that's okay. And you still love somebody from afar, or somebody still, I don't know. That you won't let go of this though for a long time. For some of you, this could be a person from your past, and there's a sense of, like, just like accepting it, and like you're never going to let go of their energy, but maybe it's time to let go of them, or like you're always going to care about them. I don't know what this is. There might not necessarily be letting go, right? Because you have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Strength card here, and you have the Judgment, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is really freaking slow. So maybe it looks like it's not going to ever come, but it's really, 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 really slow. And it comes like either at the last minute, like you're holding the gate. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they do show up at the last minute. Who am I to say? This Fool card at the bottom of the deck, maybe they do show up at the gate. Who knows? But you're tired of being stuck in your thoughts about it. You do love them, but you're not feeling the love back. And I feel like there was a point where you didn't see things clearly. You weren't confident about yourself, about the situation. And like with the Strength card here, you're more confident than what you used to be. So this energy is kind of dissipating. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to speak something. You don't need to know something. King of Swords in the reverse. You've learned something. You've accepted something without somebody saying something. Okay, so there might have been like you wanted to talk to somebody, but there's like this lack of conversation. And so you were waiting to have this conversation that's never going to be had. So you're going to make your peace with it and move on from it. But there's a sense like you still are always going to have like some sort of something, some sort of sense of nostalgic. Like you're always going to care about this person. For whoever this resonates for, you're going to care about this person, but you're going to make your peace. You're going to, like, there's not a need to talk. We won't talk. We won't talk again. We won't communicate, but I will always care about you. Maybe that's why you're looking back at that energy, right? Like whatever this forward movement is, it's like a final, it's like, you can't go back. It's like kind of like if you're in a dream and you're aware that you're dreaming, and it's like it's a good dream, or it's a dream that I don't know, but you're aware that you're dreaming, and so you're like looking back of like, okay, I'm dreaming and I'm going to wake up at some point and I'm not going to be able to come back to this dream. So it's taking a moment to pause and appreciate the fact, like you're just appreciating that dream, because there's not going to be talk, there's not going to be communication forward. For some of you, I felt like you had a lot of energy. Oh my gosh. You you had a lot of energy and hope invested in the potential of something, but it didn't, I don't know if it didn't meet you where it didn't meet you halfway. It didn't communicate with you. It didn't respond. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. Whatever it is, there's not a forward movement here. And you couldn't let go of this. You didn't let go of this. And there's a piece of you that will never let go of this. But for your sanity, you're making your peace of like, we're never going to talk. We're never going to speak. This is never going to, like, I don't know, whatever this is. Like maybe the fact that you care about somebody is never going to be spoken. I don't know. Let's move forward. Okay, what's this staff? Staff energy. You have the Emperor and the Hierophant in the reverse. I like this. So this staff, this also was a long journey. This, like, you learned something, you did something. This took a long time. It got you your balance, though. It gave you your direction. It gave you like stability within yourself. Like you can firmly, like you can make decisions. You can decide, I'm going to move here and I'm going to follow it through and be confident within that. Whatever this is, there's a sense within you that you have your own stability. You are confident within yourself. And that came over a lot of lessons, a lot of time, a lot of harsh experiences, a lot of like rude reality checks for some of you. And I feel like now you're able to stand in your power. Now you're able to make decisions and stand by those. And I felt like you don't have to, like, I don't feel like you're necessarily people pleasing the way that you might have at one point in time. I feel like also when you make decisions, you commit to your decision, and then you like, it is what it is. You don't avoid that person. You don't avoid eye contact. You don't avoid something. I don't know. Like there might have been a sense of like, if you had like some sort of decision to make and having authority and like just saying yes or no or making a choice or something. Before, I felt like you kind of try to do that in a way that was like, it wasn't offensive to anybody. And if it was like kind of sugarcoating it. But I felt like you aren't anymore for whatever reason. You know that making your decisions is for your greater good. And you're not like, it's for your balance. It's for your greater good. You wouldn't be like doing things out of spite, out of resentment, out of malice. So whatever this is for your stability, for your foundation, you're proud to make those decisions and you do it in a confident way. And you don't have, you don't apologize for it later. You might feel bad that somebody felt bad, but you don't feel bad for making your choice, for choosing yourself, for sticking up for yourself. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. There was definitely one point in time where you've been hurt, where you've been disappointed. I feel like you've been trying not to hurt other people's feelings, but I feel like you're definitely learned your lessons from the hurt that you've suffered. What is this Witness? Okay. So this Witness, right? We keep on saying everybody's going to be seen. Everybody's like, you have the rattle right here at the beginning, and then you have the Witness at the end. Like it's like whatever you're about right now, Gemini or whatever you're going into, it's going to be like really, it's going to shake a lot of things up, and it's going to like inspire other people. It's going to like, people are going to hear your story or know something about you, or like, I don't know, maybe you do makeup and people, oh, that's how they do makeup. And I really like that. I'm going to start doing that. Like whatever this is for you, people notice what you do and they like what you do, and it encourages them, it motivates them, it inspires them. People definitely notice you, Gemini. So there's a victory that's going to be coming in. There's some sort of success. You're not expecting this. I feel like your foundation is going to be a lot more stable than what you used to know it to be. There's somebody who wants to talk to you. There's new communication, new thoughts. There's new things coming in for you. And there's definitely a new cycle. There's benefits coming in, and people are all going to notice it. People are going to be aware of it. This is something that is going to be done in a way that whatever success you're coming into, Gemini, and believe me, it's success. It might be very sudden and quick success as well, but it's success. It's a victory for sure. and it's for your greater good, even though it feels like, oh my God, like, because you walked away from a hurt and a disappointment. People are watching you walk away from a hurt and a disappointment. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands. So don't give up, Gemini. Like, for sure, like if this is a relationship and you're ending one relationship, don't feel like nothing's possible if you're never going to get in another relationship. If you want to, you can. You're not going to, like, don't feel like that you're going to keep dating the same people as well. Like, whatever this is for you, there's a sense of like wanting something, but being on the fence about it, feeling like I really would like to have that, but I don't think it's possible. Feeling like, just kind of being depleted and feeling like you can't try something again. You can't invest again. You can't put effort there again. Just being really defensive about something. Maybe about people being aware of what you're doing, right? Maybe people being aware of hearing something. You're defensive about people's gossip, people spreading some sort of whatever. But there's definitely a balance coming in, Gemini. So whatever this is that you're worried about, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like, if people are going to talk, they're going to talk. Like, have balance within yourself. You can't make people think the right way of you. You can't, like, people are going to like you or they're not. And some people are going to like you because you're nice. Some people are not going to like you because you're nice. Like, you can't please everybody, and it is what it is. But don't be defensive. Like, your future is not your past. You're going into something much better for sure. You just got to release something. Like, they're not going to make the boat, and it's okay. You might miss them. It's okay to have nostalgia and to look back from time to time. Actually, not so much. It's okay to look back and appreciate how far you've come, but don't keep looking back. And once you've looked back and you've, like, okay, appreciated that, like, move forward. Don't turn into the pillar of salt. Keep it moving. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. You're going towards something better. You're going towards a future for yourself. This is going to be really good for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.